I hope y'all conspiracies come untrue because I'm looking at y'all so crazy.
And look,
That's good. Hold up.
didn't they say this about conspiracy? I was not a conspiracy theorist until maybe a couple years ago. But before that, in our generation, people said the same thing about conspiracy theorists. But what's happening right now? All the conspiracies are coming true.
Every conspiracy is true.
Okay, but watch this. If I'm finna be a
Conspiracy.
yes. If I'm finna do that, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. There's no way I'm finna sit there and not move accordingly if this is something I believe in. I feel like there's a lot of conspiracy theorists that come out and that say stuff, and then it's like years later, like nothing happens until like just years down the line, something actually happens, and then somebody's like, "Oh, I said this would happen a while ago." It's like, okay, well, you just sitting there like living like the rest of us, but you had this crazy theory.
Okay.
They tried that though. But the government has mass amounts of people brainwashed and following what they want. One person cannot change billions of people's minds. You have to at least have a big enough group to affect enough. So in other words, like the giving thing or passing on love or whatever it is, like you pay for somebody's meal at the drive-thru window and pass it on. Some people may not. But if you only have one person doing that, it's going to die. That theory is going to die. That thing that you're doing is going to die real quickly unless you have more than one person doing it. And back then, conspiracy theorists were wrong. They're crazy. They're evil. I mean, just all these different things.
I want to talk about Mandela effect.
Okay.
I experienced the Mandela effect. It was one spot. I don't know if you know about 45, the restaurant on 45 called Dots. Is it called? What is it called? Dots or Dot?
Dots.
With an S or a dot? D-O-T. Why you thought it was an S?
But you know, I'm not from here.
No, but why you thought it was with an S?
That's just what I remember. When times we've been, that's what I remember seeing.
But it's actually D-O-T.
Now?
Yes.
Was that what it was always?
No,
I mean,
They said it was always.
it was dots. It was DOTs.
and I'm not
What you say? So you experienced it too,
It was
Tony?
dots. Yeah.
You
experienced it too.
Okay.
And guess what else I experienced? The Home Depot. Let me just replay. The Home Depot. I need y'all to comment on this. I experienced Home Depot for years. For years. Out of nowhere it comes to be the Home Depot. See over there,
They
concerned?
call it the Home Depot.
The Home Depot?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was never the Home Depot.
What you think it is?
You ever seen it?
Home Depot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I called it Home Depot.
We just went there. Like, let's find it.
No, it's the Home Depot. It's never been the Home Depot.
Home Depot.
It's never been. I said they are playing around with this CERN. They're playing around with CERN. They're playing around with CERN. You know about CERN?
Yeah, CERN is the main people creating all
But here's where they're tricking us at. That's why they go. They say, watch it. They say when you go to New Orleans, don't talk to too many people because they do the witchcraft and all this type of stuff, right? They say this, but the government is practicing it too.
No, they can do it.
They tricking us.
I mean, that's because
And hold on. And
I mean, so.
the native people that was here on the Americas, the native people that was here, and the African people, they used to practice it. But now they say it's bad because they don't want us. I never done it. Now we talk about that in hip hop. I know a lot of people practice that in hip hop. If you don't know what the hell you doing, don't do it. I don't sit behind it. I pray. That's my weapon. I ride with God. I stand with God. I'm down with God. I pray. That's my only witchcraft. If that's witchcraft, then you call me a witch or a warlock. They call me a warlock. I'm a warlock because I'm a praying warlock. There it is. But it's so deep that these people are praying over. These people are doing witchcraft around us, and we don't even know it. Oh, wars and spells. I learned this. But
Wait. What do we gain for knowing this knowledge? Like, do y'all want cool points? What do we gain?
Yes, we want cool points.
Do we acknowledge? Do we apply it to somewhere?
Yes,
I
that's the
feel
key.
like that.
Apply to your life and
What?
teach your children.
That's why I like having somebody young on the show.
Y'all don't. See, like that's what I'm talking about. Like you live in a blind life. You live in your own conspiracy, and then you you literally don't live what you preach. Like, how you what's up? Where's the conspiracy of this is what's going on, and then your life don't change how you move with the conspiracy that you so-called believe in?
No,
Make it make sense.
And it does though, because like we were talking about with the music business, he practices what he preaches. Like he said, praying. Remember we were talking about the labels and different things, and you said something happened or something didn't feel right. So he is practicing what he preaches. His prayer led him to different places and different things because he knew things weren't what they seemed to be.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I just learned how to pray at least about 4 or 5 years ago. I learned how to pray 4 or 5 years ago and understanding the belief.
You don't have to formally pray.
Now, listen here. Now, I was doing the regular prayer, but I was going out doing what the hell I wanted to do, and God would let me do what the hell I wanted to do, and I was making a lot of mistakes. But when you stop and get the hell out the way and say, God, look, man, come on, you got it. Mm-hmm. I made a text. No, like I said, God, my manager. I had many managers. Now, God, my manager. He managed me.
He used to manage.
He managed me. Now, and I let that happen.
I hope he ain't getting a cut.
Oh, he getting the cut. He getting the cut. He getting this cut. He getting this cut.
Come on,
it ain't okay.
He's getting more headache than a cut.
Come on, that's what the church is for.
But no, but son, let me ask you a question. Lucy, let me ask you a question. By the way, y'all, this is my son. This is my son. One of my boys. So we win. I'm just, cause y'all hear me. They hear me saying it. And it slips. It slips.
Yeah.
It be slipping.
He got multiple.
Yeah, so I be slipping. Yeah, I was, yeah. But, do you know what the Mandela effect is?
No.
Okay, let me explain to him what the Mandela effect is. Nelson Mandela was a guy. One of y'all might know better. Can you put your phone? Nelson Mandela. I don't want to say it wrong. Cause I've been drinking.
You liable to say it.
Yeah, I don't want to get him wrong. I don't want to get him wrong. I don't want to get Nelson Mandela wrong. And that's why it's called the Nelson Mandela effect.
Because he died in 1 year.
Yeah.
And he really died way later.
He died. No,
Wait.
he died years ago. Go ahead.
So Nelson Mandela was a South African
Just paraphrase it.
apartheid activist and statesman who was the first president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of state and the first executive and fully official.
Okay, now go to the Mandela effect.
Now the Mandela effect, it was about
because there was a difference in how he died and when he died.
well,
Yes.
there was a when he died. They announced when he died.
Yes, I remember. I saw the film.
Okay. The Mandela,
Yes, I saw it.
the Mandela effect is a phenomenon where a large group of people collectively share the same false memory of a detail, event, or pop culture icon. Coined by Fiona LeBroom in 2009 regarding the false memory of Nelson Mandela dying in prison. It is often attributed to a cognitive process like false memories. So,
Okay. I got it now. I'm getting it now. I'm actually understanding. I'm so
and
glad.
there's several details. So just to give you an idea, because I would say your generation wouldn't dare understand what the Mandela effect was because it goes back to stuff that we grew up on. It's not the stuff that y'all grew up on. So like we had the Bernstein Bears.
Nah.
The spelling of the Bernstein Bears. We grew up reading those books. There was.
It sound like y'all are like really just like terrible conspiracy theorists because y'all should have tracked that down. Y'all should have tracked that down. Like y'all talking about some. We to this day talk about some false memories, and y'all know that was true.
No, they're not false memories. We know what they were.
I'm saying. So where's y'all telling me all these answers right now, and y'all ain't got. Y'all telling me y'all ain't did nothing with it. Y'all just kept the answers in this little box.
I mean, but there's nothing that you can. That's all you can do.
There's nothing you can do. So why we care?
About go back and forth about it. I mean,
No, here's what we got.
I'm trying to figure out, like, you know it.
Let me tell you.
I don't care.
Listen, let me tell him why we care. I'm gonna say why I care. I care because I feel like that the government, the world, that everything, they're trying to trick me. That's like right now, Ty, his internet keep fading, right? Say his internet is fading in the room, his phone is tripping, and the light keep blinking, and he come in here and say, what's wrong with life? Oh, son, you good? You good? Ain't nothing wrong. I'm lying to him. The government is lying to me. They're lying to me. I know for a fact that store was called Dots. It is called Dot, and that woman, she had to calm me down. That woman said it's never been Dots.
But
I know for a fact that it
nothing
was
we can do
Home
about it.
Depot.
I'm gonna say
Nothing
this.
we can do about it. But it's just the fact that they are trying to pull the wool over our
They
heads.
trying to trick us mentally, and they're
that's why
playing with us spiritually.
But that's why I think our generation
They're playing with us
have
spiritually.
we have more of an opinion about it.
They're playing with us spiritually,
Because
son.
because
They're
other than
tricking
that,
us.
I mean, even if it was for you, if they were to change stuff for you,
Hold up, y'all gotta talk one
then
time.
you would feel the same way if you know that there was
What the
something
mic at, Tamika? Put the
that,
mic on
that
you.
you know for a fact. You know for a fact what
Yeah,
it was.
all I'm saying
And
is,
so once they start to play with your mind and you realize it,
They
it's
go
like,
as far as
but
y'all
why
allow
y'all
them.
trying to play with us though? Like, it is
they
what
go
it
as
is.
far as y'all allow them.
Huh?
They go as far as y'all allow them.
Well, no, because at the end of the day,
What they doing now with my generation?
No, what I'm saying is I still
I'm
know
just telling
about the
you.
Bernstein Bears. I still know about all those things. So there's no tricking me. At the end of the day, I just feel like they tried to pull a wool on my head. I'm one of the few who they've been able to do
Watch
it.
this here. They trick.
Why? Like I feel like I'm
They
missing
do it for
something.
control, son. It's control.
Okay, but y'all
listen.
You're just
They
saying
are
control, but I'm
practicing-
asking
okay,
like
listen.
y'all not giving me no type of like make it make sense. Like I'm asking y'all about every conspiracy. Y'all have not
I'm
been
going
able
to
to give
give
me
you an
nothing clear.
example. Like, for example, movies. They're saying that certain movies were never, certain actors were not in the movies that we say that in our generation say that they were. But then people pull out the actual DVD or the VHS tape and it shows that actor literally on the tape. But if you Google it on the internet, the internet is saying it's never happened. Coca-Cola, for example, they have a dot between it. We know it with a line or maybe the other way around, whatever. People actually pulling out cans that they kept because people used to keep in our day, kept like collectibles and things like that, and they got proof that it was those things. And even actors that came out who said that they were not in those movies later came back and said, yes, I was just told not to say that I was. So there's proof that it's not all conspiracy. Now, some of it, like I said, some of it may be.
It's
But not all of it.
what I'm
is.
saying.
The point is the people lying to us.
And they're practicing witchcraft. They're practicing spells on us.
They're lying to y'all about Coca-Cola. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, you know what comes from?
That's a Mandela effect.
Like I just
Watch this.
like the stuff that they lying to y'all about is
No.
like, why would you? What do you even gain for
Okay,
changing this
you
small
don't get
thing?
it.
What is
You
it?
don't get it.
Are we changing it to a whole different era, or what? Like there has to be something else other than hey, the government is just lying to me just because.
Okay,
If they can trick us, I think that
They can. They clearly been doing it. Look around.
I know that.
Like they clearly got it. So make it make sense. Like I promise you, if
I got you.
we gotta say
got the
something,
answer.
bro. Like,
Here's what he's trying to say. Why do we give a fuck?
No, what he's saying is,
Not
what
even that.
purpose
It goes
do they
deeper.
have? He's asking what purpose does the government or whoever have of doing these things?
Let's say y'all a bad conspiracy theories because we still have
Well,
yet to find anything else.
Let me say, I don't know because I'm not the government.
Okay, what's fear? What's fear?
But at the end of the day, if you go to 5 people and tell them, for example, it's 45-35 podcast. Right?
Yes.
Then you go to 20 people and tell them it's 35-45. You tell them the right thing. Who do you think at the end of the day, what consensus of people are you going to think that's going to remember what it really is? You have to start small as the
Well,
point.
they did survey
You have to
when we
start
was
with
kids.
small lies before you can get the big lies and people believe them.
Well, yeah.
You have to start with small things first.
Let's-
Small
let's-
little
So
details.
it was Coca-Cola with y'all, and now it's natural with my generation.
No. It's been NASA. It's been everything. What I'm saying, it is everything around us. Everything around us. Watch this here. Right now, if you make your mind up, I don't want to go to work no more. I don't want to do nothing no more. I just want to chill and do nothing. You still gonna have your lights on? Is you? No. Everything gonna get caught. You damn near gonna get put out. Not put out. You're gonna be on the streets doing. Then you say, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna give me a tent, build me a fire. I'm gonna go up in these woods. Fuck y'all. Guess what they're gonna say? You can't do that neither. You can't do that. What? I can't do that. I'm gonna plant me some shit. I'm gonna hang out right here. I'm gonna plant me a hole. No, the fuck you can't. What I'm saying, it's all about control.
I don't feel.
It's all about control.
I don't feel no type of bad.
Well, it's all about control.
I feel the control, but it's like at the same point I'm looking at y'all let them do this. Like
No, we didn't let them do the Mandela.
come on, pops, y'all have accountability. I'm not gonna keep letting you sit there and act like y'all didn't do nothing, bro. That's irritating. That's irritating. Y'all finna keep sitting there saying y'all didn't do nothing. The reason that everything is partially how it is, everybody had a part to play. My people just now playing a part with switches. Everything before that is y'all and y'all people. So I ain't trying to hear it. The reason that they own that right now and getting away with it is because y'all allowed them to do that. Y'all was worried about other stuff, and now you want to worry about conspiracy theories when you pass the time of caring. It don't even matter no more. Guess what? We here now.
So when they was on crack, we let that happen.
When they brought in drugs, you partially let it happen. We're not finna sit here. It's the same thing with Taiwan and flipping his stuff. I'm not going for it, bro. Everybody has accountability. Just because I sit there and put a gun in front of you, don't mean that you got to sit there and grab it. Just because you put a cup of liquor in front of me, don't mean that you got to sit there and grab it.
In Chicago, the gangs, they didn't have, like Chicago, different cities, they didn't have guns. They didn't have guns, but they have money to buy all those switches and stuff you're talking about. You know, people used to pass by and drop a box of big old carton of different types of guns, A-47. Yeah. And them guys used to find these guns. That's how I used to shoot each other with.
Guess what? I don't feel bad for them.
Why?
I don't feel bad for people who not trying. If you know any better or trying in your life just a little bit, you know that's not the route. Anybody you know grow up with, you know that's not the route. I have no sympathy for nobody who do that. I don't care. They put what up in your face. You decided to indulge in it. Yeah. You literally decided to indulge in it. I don't like that. It's like,
listen, y'all. This is why I have a young guy on the show, so he can give his point of view, because he's tomorrow. We right now. Right. He is tomorrow. That's how they feel. They feel like basically everything that happened to us, or that we recognize, what do we do about it? That's what he's saying. Mm-hmm. What the fuck are we doing about the Mandela effect? What are we doing about the UFO? What are we doing about disclosure?
Thank you.
What are we doing about it? Well, have you seen those scientists been coming up missing?
Yeah, and it's been happening for the last, how long? This is not the first one. It's been 8 years or something, a string of scientists. So I ain't even trying to hear that either. Because again, that was happening with, like, it's literally been happening for so long. It's like, come on, bro. Like, now we mention it right now. Like, that's not the first scientist to go missing. So why are we sitting there? Oh, maybe it's connected now. Now it's connected after everything else that's going on.
Because here it is.
Like, I feel like everything just be pointing fingers. They just want somebody to blame. No accountability.
But that's exactly what they're doing. So here's the deal. At the end of the day, no matter what you believe, whatever you don't believe, that's your belief. At the end of the day, because I'm the type of person, a pair of lips will tell you anything. Plain and simple. You can tell me anything. You can tell me I'm sitting right here in this house and I know what color that sky is outside. But you'll have somebody come and say that the sky is purple. So you want me to sit here and lie and be on the same page with you, knowing I'm sitting looking at the same sky you looking at, and I know it's blue outside and it's not purple. So what happens is, even before us, before our generation, there was a generation before us. Them people only taught their people what they knew, then they taught their kids what they knew, then they taught their kids what they knew, and then we just started to break the chain as far as our generation. It's very few people breaking the chain. But when you are controlled by the media, growing up, we had a television. Listen, your parent made you get up and go turn it on. We only had 3 channels.
Why do I like watching
TV went off at what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, no, and then it got caught went off at 12. That was the live stuff.
So we didn't have any control over that. What I appreciate about y'all generation is the fact that y'all do have more control. Y'all have more access than we would ever have and even ever understand. Y'all are ahead of us by a long shot. That's why our kids, y'all are smarter than us because y'all have more access than we were ever given. Think about our parents. Your great grandmother was a cotton picker. Your great grandmother was a cotton picker. No education. She only knew what she was taught. Right. And then your great grandfather on my side, your great grandfather His family disowned him because he dated a dark-skinned woman. These people were well off with money. His parents look her color.
And what color is she?
They look white, and they are
What you Italian?
one side of the family.
She don't look Italian.
We
can 6 parts of Asia.
Hold on,
I
you
have a
can't
DNA
change the
test.
conversation. Stop.
My bad.
So at the end of the day, if everybody is teaching their kids only what they know, I can't criticize my mama and my daddy for what they did not know, what
on.
I learned. Y'all should not criticize us for what we don't know now, but y'all do know. That's y'all job. Y'all job is to help teach us and help enlighten us.
And our job is to
But
make
don't
education.
sit and try to act like that we're not supposed to know what happened to us at the same time.
We didn't have access like you do.
There it is.
Hey Siri, what's the average age of a U.S. congressman?
Put it up.
57. The average age of them is 57. It's y'all people the ones that's making decisions.
Now,
It's y'all people the ones that's in power. It's y'all people. No. I'm not trying to hear. I'm not trying to hear. Not trying to hear. Okay, but them y'all people though, them y'all people that's in power, that's making the decisions. Okay, they're involved.
Now, let me say this here, son. Let me say this.
Your kids might
Hold on. No, let me say this. The people, you said the average age was 57, right? Mm-hmm. In order for them to get to that position, they had to have been groomed by somebody back then.
facts and all of
They had to have
them.
been groomed. If you're not groomed, you're not getting in the room.
Most of them were groomed.
If you're not groomed, you're not sitting in the room. And the person behind them was groomed. The person behind them was groomed. The person behind them was groomed. And the person behind them was groomed.
Okay, and just to give
Here
a
it is.
prime example
It's
real
like they
quick.
can groom you to be a
Wait.
lawyer since you were born.
They was
You don't become a
groomed.
lawyer unless we teach you to think freely.
And you
that's
think
the point
yourself.
of what we're doing now.
But a
You know,
prime,
I don't think
but a
that
prime
you-
example
You want
is
some more
that
time?
Sylvester Turner passed away, right?
Want water?
And look who took his position, his daughter. You take
Yeah.
Sheila Jackson Lee, it's the same thing. So what it
Nobody
is
said
that
Favor was
it is
fair.
us, but
No,
it is
Favor ain't
us.
fair.
And certain, when listen, this is why I don't. It's just me. I don't vote. I stopped voting because I personally feel like the United States is going to pick whoever the hell they want anyway. Every year, there's a problem with the votes. Every single year, it's always something.
Somebody
So for
paid-
me, I feel like when it comes to voting for your president, any other elected official, you're voting for the lesser of the evils. Plain and simple. Because I think every politician is dirty. I ain't seen no clean hands yet. But
Now,
but
I
at the
wanna,
end of the day, I don't get mad about anything, whatever they done made, whatever policies they done did, because at the end of the day, it's going to happen anyway.
And we got
You know what?
That's why I don't argue about religion or politics or anything.
And that's cool.
'Cause
Guess what? We can sit there and blame that age bracket for exactly what's
But that's
going
what we're
on.
not blaming.
No. My people. We got some blaming going on. So that's how we even a while. Like that's y'all a product of what came out. Like as much as I want to sit there and be like, oh, they chose to be stupid.
No, and I'm with them on
No,
that.
it's a product that came out. And guess what? You can trace it back from serial line to serial line, and I can point out who was the problem.
All the time.
So it's like-
our generation that messed up this next generation.
Yeah, I know.
We are the parents of the generation acting like this.
Grab the mic. But see, but I told you.
And so I have more kids than y'all collectively out my body. That's 4 boys and girls. How many of y'all have collectively?
We got 20 kids. Get your damn mic. Get the damn mic.
girl, we want to be. You don't have to do
If y'all don't get the damn mic when y'all talking, I'm gonna put y'all. But the people that hear y'all,
You
I
cannot
want the people to hear y'all.
You cannot put us
People
out.
to hear y'all.
I agree with you. Our generation fucked up the heads.
Yeah, we fucked our kids up.
But
But
that's
guess what?
because they tell us to don't give a fuck. And that's why. Because a lot of times we didn't give a fuck when we should give a fuck.
Time out. Hold up. We good.
I exposed by myself.
No, he didn't watch this here.
No family.
You're right. Hold up. Watch this here. They fucked their kids up.
We didn't.
Guess what? No,
We didn't know.
I didn't.
No, y'all didn't.
I didn't. You don't know. No, watch this here. It starts from home. It starts from home. It starts from home.
Our generation.
Yo, generation from or Texas?
No, we talking about generations.
Well, I'm talking about generations, but it starts from.
And I grew up in the hood too.
It started.
It starts from.
I ain't trying to hear that. Everybody started from some point. Everybody.
Okay, so where it start from?
I'm trying to figure.
Because if we didn't give a fuck about you, you'd have been a whole different person.
But
I mean, but again, we're talking about a whole generation.
I'm talking about
in general,
I agree that it's we as a generation fucked up. I agree that. I agree to that. But I didn't fuck mine up.
It started before home, before you even make a home. Like you as a person. Like people know if they're bad people or not. Let's not act like people know if they need to work on themselves. People know if they got problems going into it. Yet they have kids. I'm gonna do whatever they want. And then now look, now you in a situation where you got 5 kids that you really trying to handle your business with that you don't know. Now they raising, don't have a dad because you was sitting there mad because he was over there cheating or did this and you wasn't good enough for it. It's so many different things and it's like nobody really because they're selfish.
No, let me go ahead.
Selfish.
Brother Mike is saying, y'all got something to say.
and I like what he's saying because again, our kids are a lot alike. However, I get what he's saying, but the difference with him is okay. First of all, to answer your question, most people do not think like that. Most people are on survival mode. That's why people out here rob. That's why people sell drugs. That's why people prostitute, work in the strip clubs, or whatever the fuck they do. They have to take care of themselves. They're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about their roof, their food, their money in their pocket. However, you think differently because you have 2 parents who think openly and teach you to think differently, like I did with mine. But not everybody thinks like you. And the majority of people do not think like you. And I'm just going to say that. And if you get around, go, and that's my project for you. Go to random races, people in your age range, 5 years above, 5 years below. Go to, I don't even say 100, 50. And ask them, think of a question that you believe. And ask each one of them that question and see how many of them agree with you. I can guarantee most won't. Your line of thinking is different because you have them. Most people, and that's why I say you're right. Our generation fucked shit up because we were the don't give a fuck generation. We had to be outside, didn't come inside until we were told to come outside on the street.
Okay, now let me close it up on this one here. This all of this was a grand design. It was a grand design. The grand design was when we talked about earlier about the 13 families. This is a grand design.
Mm-hmm.
This is a grand design.
Same
See,
people of power.
it's all generational. No, let me say this. It's all generational wealth.
The Tesla generation.
Yeah, well, yes, all of them. But it's about wealth. It's about generational wealth. My great grandfather. No. It's wealth. Let me tell you why. Because if my great grandfather would have had money,
My people had money, they were the ones brought up the side of it. Well, some of my people had money. Like my people in business when I first came to America, they went to the military. They got
I'm
their
talking about
money.
money.
But okay, but
Not rich.
No,
Money.
millions
Rich.
or billions.
Rich.
Billions I can't speak on.
No,
Millions.
I'm talking billions. I'm
Right
talking
now, my
billions.
sister-in-law has millions. A black female from Maker's Homes. Her daddy's a crackhead and her mama.
Okay, but see,
But
but
back
that's one
then-
generation.
But look,
Listen.
I'm just saying that doesn't matter. On certain levels, it does, but there are certain families that were always placed in power. That's why for generations they have still been in
Well, I
power.
know because they said they're gonna keep the power, and I'm gonna groom my son to keep the power. I'm gonna be grooming him from child age to keep the power that I already got. But I don't have the power to groom him to give him. What I'm trying to say is this right
Even
here.
if you had the money,
Hold on.
you wouldn't let him be in that side of the spectrum.
He's gonna be in power. When I die, he's gonna run this shit the same way I run it. And the same way my daddy taught me to run it.
But what I'm saying is, you wouldn't teach him to do the shit like the Rockefellers and all that.
No, but they in a system. That's what I'm saying. They in a system where this is how it goes. But I'm going back to generational wealth when he was saying what we're going to do about it. We have to understand that you was born already to fail. You was born to fail. I was born to fail.
Okay.
Yes, that's true.
I feel like we may have been born to fail, but yet I'm right here now. So I don't even care. Yet I was born to fail. I'm excelling. So I get it. The walls packed out. It's like so many excuses. Like there's so many excuses for. I don't get it. Like I gotta be out of it, bro. I don't have no excuses. I don't get it.
The government designs for everybody to fail except for those people in their circle. You, as an individual, are not born to fail. What he's saying is basically as a whole, like the government and all that.
You're born already.
Shit, right? I mean, we all fail.
And
He's
we-
talking about they want all of us who are not in their circle to fail, and especially certain cultures. Black people, yeah. But you yourself are not designed to fail because You yourself was created by two people.
Built
But
for a time.
no, that's process here. But if he accepts the norm, if you accept the norm, you will be just like everybody else, working your ass off, getting money, paying, giving them. Long as you are working your ass off, you are where they want you to be, where they want you to be.
What's the norm?
The norm is living free, doing nothing. You see the motherfucker walk around their thumbs with the tooth, the goddamn, got their toes with that motherfucker, with more regular shorts, got to spend all the money.
The tongs.
Ain't worried about a bitch ass baby.
That's the fact that that's the name of them.
Ain't worried about a bitch ass baby.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Those people
You can let it down.
don't, we are designed, we have to break, we are already breaking chains. We're breaking chains now. The chains is breaking now because we're waking up to that.
Okay, that's the point.
The chain is breaking down.
It's not about really making a physical difference because in a lot of ways we can't.
My mama didn't know how to raise me.
We don't have the power, right? There's only, and again, we have to be in big enough numbers to make a difference. That's why I was saying with your project. Okay, but our point with that is, even though we might not be able to make a physical difference right now, if we bring it to knowledge and other people or even our children, they can do the same thing. Like with the giving, one person does it, another person does it, then it spreads, right? Yeah. But if one person cuts it off, it ends.
Just to get the microphone because I want to ask you
I'm
about
right here.
Pops.
But that's
I
not-
see it's right
so
there.
it really is. This is our action with our children, our grandchildren, because we're only collective. Again, back in the day, we weren't like this. We didn't think this until recently. But now that we know these things, we want to teach our children and our grandkids this because they can come in bigger numbers. They can make a bigger impact. 3 of us can't change the world. We can each, maybe even if we get along to one other person, that person gets to one other person. There's billions of people in this world, and they're all over the world. Big. You see what I'm saying? But if we have 4 kids, 7 kids, 20 kids, you see what I'm saying? And y'all have kids and teach your kids to think outside the box.
We're losing the quality. We're losing the quality of kid too.
But that's the point. But do you think your kids gonna lose the quality? I mean, even say it's gonna be their boy.
Cause I know I'm only having like 2 or something that's real specialized. Some people just be doing it for the love of the game.
So, like I was saying, Jessica, you said you read the Bible of
You mean
Ethiopian
Quran?
Bible?
You talking about the Quran?
The
Or the
Ethiopian
Catholic?
Bible.
Yeah, the Ethiopian. That's what I read.
Could I ask you a question?
Sure.
What color you think Jesus is? What race you think he is?
Okay, depends on how you define race. Because if you go by DNA, he's multiracial.
I got a question.
His parents traveled. His parents
His
traveled. His father was from different places. His mother was from different places. So technically, if you go by DNA, he's multiracial.
Where is that from?
He
Pastor
no, he say he's Palestine and Jewish Palestine, which actually right now religiously that makes a lot of sense because who's against each other right now? Israel and Palestine, right? That's what the big divide is on right now, right? But Jesus was from both technically, but that's where he lived, not what his DNA says.
Was Jesus?
But even but technically Joseph was his father, but God was really his father.
Where was Jesus in Africa walking around? Where was he at walking around?
It depends. You want to look at a flat map or a round map?
Either one. I just want to know
It's
where
going to
he
make a
was walking around.
difference because what we know as countries today, battles just like with a miracle, battles have been fought, lands have been taken over and renamed.
I love how people put a color on a concept.
Yeah.
Like I love when people put color on a concept
And I hope
because
that's
Jesus
because
itself
I hate that.
is a
Because big color
concept.
means nothing.
It's a concept. Yeah, why are we worried about? Some people have a white Jesus, some people have a black Jesus, some people have a white. It doesn't matter. Like,
Okay.
It's about what he stands for.
that's the
and what
point.
he
Once you put a color on it, it's
Just
showing
like
what you care about. You're not even trying to get the message.
I'm gonna go back later and say, yeah, this black motherfucker. Like,
Let me tell you something
that makes no
about
sense.
Jesus.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it do. Now, see, here's what
Why?
what we got going on here.
Why?
Because
It's a bad.
the son, if Jesus was walking around with no AC,
Let me ask you this: when you not if you die,
yeah,
what color are your bones?
what color my bones?
What color are your bones?
My bones are dead. But I ain't never seen
Okay,
my bones.
okay, what color is your ash?
I ain't never seen my ass.
Okay, typically bones are white and ash is typically gray or black.
Oh, okay.
But at the end of the day, can you see your skin color when you die?
Yeah, I can see my conscience.
Can you see your skin color?
No.
Listen, this is not a black or white thing, but I can't go there.
Please go there. Because I do not. I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. As a white man, I will not be going for this black soul food side Jesus and the white unseasoned side. Bro, Jesus was Jesus. It is what it is. It's a concept. I could care less what color you are. If you care about the color, you're weird.
He wasn't dark skin and he white.
What was it then?
He light skinned.
What does that matter? What's really matter?
He was Clay Thompson.
What did he had? He was Clay Thompson and he had him naked. Who cares?
Yeah, he did. So what? Yeah, Barry Macklin was what?
So what? Does it say what color he was in the Bible? Do we really care? Does it change your life? Does it change how you move tomorrow? Does it change if you go to church? Does it change if you get something to eat? Does it change if you pay your bills? No. Why are we talking about it? It don't make sense. Other people tell me something good about the Bible.
Before you even ask any questions, do me a favor. Go take a DNA test.
No, I don't take no DNA test. I don't believe me. They don't stand behind that. I'm indigenous people. I'm from the Indian. I'm an Indian.
Are you sure about that?
I am not an African. I've never been to Africa. I've never been to Africa. My people ain't
Because
got
let me
that.
tell you something.
All my great-grandparents. No, all my great-grandparents.
We're all mixed.
No, all of my great-grandparents have been Indian descent. I'm from here.
But what other races? You said descent, but what other races? You're not straight Indian, obviously.
What's you talking about?
And it's not even Indian.
The Africans come here years ago, but we're Indian.
Are there white people in Africa?
Who?
Are there white people in Africa?
Yeah, they got fucking even the boss is African American.
Okay.
Okay, what?
So how is black necessarily African American? And that's that.
Elon Musk is African American. People is we talking about race. He was not. Hold on. He was not accepted. He's African American.
Unless
He was not accepted. He's African
no, he
American.
said it. He has said it.
He really ain't ass ain't said.
Yes,
His rich ass ain't said.
And I don't like Elon. I just
Well,
I don't like Elon. But anyway,
Racist people is. Y'all talk about it. Let me say this here. Let me calm down because my shit it goes different. Let me calm down.
look.
Let me say this here. Everything. I mean everything, and I mean, son, for the rest of your life, everything is always about race.
I feel
Everything.
I take that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, let's say that's true. Let's say I'm living my life.
So now I'm gonna do about it. Let me stop you.
Thank you. Because now that I'm living my life as everybody racist, okay, I assume everybody.
I mean everything. Everybody. It's a big difference. No, it's a big difference.
Isn't it though?
Yes.
Let's say that's the case. If that's the case, I assume everything that a cop does is racist when they telling me, and that's the case. Then I get pulled over. Then let's say that they had me step out and do this, and that it's right. What would it change about my life knowing that, okay, I know that they finna move like this. Let me make sure that I move accordingly or fight it. Because it sounds like
what it changed.
It's like we trying to.
That's what it changed. You moving differently because you know that fact.
Can I tell y'all a story?
That's the change.
Well, stop
So
it.
if somebody doesn't know that fact, they're not gonna move differently.
Can I tell y'all a story?
They're gonna do whatever. Oh, I ain't gotta show my ID or
Can
whatever.
I tell y'all a
If they were
story?
gonna pull you, if they were gonna take you to like, I
But
promise
it's
you,
not
like,
you. It's not you complying in action.
Okay, well, let him
If
finish.
you
Go ahead.
comply in action,
because I've been pulled over plenty of times.
And it have-
I said plenty. Okay, 3 times.
You
I've
ain't
been
pulled over more than me.
3 times.
did you have a problem?
Huh?
Have you had a problem?
Oh no.
You didn't pull over more than me.
They had me step out. They had me
You don't know how to drive.
They had me go through the whole thing.
That's why sis
I
always
didn't have to
driving.
do nothing. So
Just say, I
I'm
know
looking at
sis
them
always
like, I can
driving.
do whatever you feel like. Hey, regardless of if I talk to you crazy, regardless of if I do everything right, regardless of if it don't matter. Like none of it literally mattered because
matters
at
to
the end
you?
of the day, they can still do whatever they want to
No,
do.
it doesn't matter because the odds would be different. So if you don't comply, the odds of you actually getting killed are higher.
Ashley
But if you
Gonzalez.
think versus if you comply.
9 times out of 10.
The people, baby, my kids, y'all.
I got one.
Guess what? My son was like, Mama, this and he handled it better than
Okay. Let me give y'all a story. Let me give y'all a story before we talk about Ashley Gonzalez. Let me give y'all a story.
Wait,
you know about Ashley Gonzalez, right?
No.
See, hold on. Time out. Hold up. Listen. Do you know about Ashley Gonzalez? No, Jessica. Jessica, do you know about Ashley Gonzalez? You know about Ashley Gonzalez.
They may not know her by
Okay.
name.
Well, we're going to get there in a minute. Here's what I got to say. I, as a grown man, still have a habit. When I walk to a store or through a store, since I was little, I have a habit of putting my hands behind my back. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Because of things you're taught that racist.
Why is that?
People won't think you're stealing, or people think you're going to be
Why is that?
violent, or whatever.
Guess what? Guess what? If your hands was in front of you, still would not.
I get that your hands behind your back now. If your hands still behind and they show you, it still don't matter. None of it matters. Like my point.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It don't matter. It don't matter what you do. Okay, what do about it?
Could you explain to them who Ashley Gonzalez is? So we don't need to be there. We're going to close on Ashley. Okay, we're going to close on this.
It don't matter.
This is a podcast. We're talking.
We in it. Like, we're in life. And it's racist. There's nothing you can clearly do because y'all allowed us to sit there and let it happen.
Okay.
So guess what? Cool. If my people was back there then, it'd be different. But y'all had to handle it. So cool.
Come on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the same thing that they said about people back in the days that they was not gonna, that they didn't do nothing. A lot of people, a lot of blacks did something about when we were prisoners of war doing slavery. They did something. It ain't been wrote about. A lot of blacks did something. They said that we ain't doing nothing about it. They did something. We were prisoners of war.
I'm not saying
y'all did something. They just didn't write about it.
I'm not saying y'all didn't do enough.
They did it. They did it.
Clearly, I'm talking about these people is easily manipulated.
I'm sorry, Brody. I'm sorry.
Easy manipulation. Like using easy manipulation tactics on us. That's what we do.
Let's close on this one, Brody. Go, let's close on this one. What am I getting?
Ashley Gonzalez. Look, Ashley Gonzalez is the Hispanic / Latino HPD officer who went off on a racist rant on her phone, and one of her friends shared it because she did not think it was right. The racist rant that she went on was about Black / African Americans, and she actually called us the ER. And she said that it felt good every time she would get to a restaurant. So that recently just came out. She was let go, and they are making sure that they are making sure that she don't get work anywhere else. But that just recently happened.
So let's talk, because this fall back on the black community, whether we want to believe it or not. Why does she feel like that she able to say the ER? Because she probably say nigga. Why did she say nigga? Because they like, bro, be weird.
Everybody hold your horses. No.
Come on, bro. Yeah,
This is not where hers came from. Listen, hers did not come from black people allowing her to use the word.
It's different.
No.
It's not.
Listen, it has nothing. No, it has nothing to do with what Charlie's talking about. That is not Listen.
It is. Y'all not
Can y'all? I'm trying to tell y'all her story. Listen.
If I wasn't black, I would.
My turn. I'm talking. It did not come from black people allowing her to use NIGGA.
Why did black people use
This has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does.
We'll get there in a minute.
Listen.
We need you to talk. We need people to hear you.
This came from her upbringing, that black people were less than them. It had nothing to do with being around black people. Her and her family feel like that all black people are beneath them, and we are all NIGGERS. It has nothing to do with being brought around black. That is her family. She said that's how she grew up, and that's what they're taught. That's why so many And hey, for those of y'all that want to come for me. I'm all good. But that's why you get so many people and let me say it now. Why date somebody in a culture that you can't understand their language when you know that they don't like you? It's nothing wrong with dating and having a good time, but don't bring that motherfucker home. That's what she was brought up in. It had nothing to do with the people around her. One of her own people turned her in because they said that she was too free and they wanted people to know the truth about her.
Yes.
So it was her. She's young. She's 22. That
Very
was her
young.
upbringing.
Yes, very young.
She's young. I'm also saying she's 22. But that was her upbringing in life.
My question is,
that's how her family grew up.
Why is anybody using it?
Okay, so look. Okay, hold on. Before
You call female a bitch.
no, I'm gonna help you out.
No,
Wait, hold on.
if you were to.
No, that's not good.
Any female.
No, that's never good.
regardless of race, no, it is because it's an offensive word.
No, that's never
At the end of
good.
the day, for words offensive, they should be offensive to everybody.
Okay, but listen, let me tell you.
Okay,
There's
but-
nothing wrong with things. There's a difference between saying things in a friendly manner and then,
No.
like we might call
Hold
it, we don't. But if you were saying, "Hey, bitch,"
Let me tell you. Yeah, that's what I mean. But we're
first, you a bitch.
okay. So
You know what I'm
look,
saying? There's different, but
when
it's
it
still not right.
when it
It's
comes
still
to
not right
racial
for
when it comes to racial slurs,
She
here
racist,
is
though.
simply
She
my
is. She's saying
opinion.
racist, man.
With black people turning NIGGER to a term of endearment,
But it's not offense like that.
Hold on. Just
Listen,
Why
it
y'all
doesn't
racist?
give any other race the right to use NIGGA. My thing is take your term that was a term of pain, a term that caused trauma, a term that pissed you off. Take those terms and turn them around, because that's what black people did. Our new generation of people took a term that hurt so much, hurt so many people, and they turned it into a term of endearment. A lot of people, my generation, don't understand it. Matter of fact, people older than me don't understand it. Well, it's still a negative term. No, it's not. They turned it into a term of endearment instead of pain, instead of hurt. So I look at it like, okay, that's what we did for our culture. Why don't everybody take that same racial slur that hurt y'all so much, so deep down inside, turn it into something positive?
Is what you're saying.
okay, now.
I
What?
agree with that, but
Okay, what is the definition of bitch? What is the definition of bitch?
Yeah, for women, I depend.
No. What is the definition? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
technically,
It's a
in
female dog.
definitions of a dictionary, yes. But
what
when
is the
you take a
definition?
derogatory-
What is the definition of heifer?
A cow.
Okay, what is the definition of hoe?
Yeah, prostitute. Streetwalker. No, it is whore, not hoe.
She's a garden too. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. Okay, nothing.
Will never hurt.
What is the definition? No. See, listen.
I'm not married to
Listen.
you in my house.
Jessica, we understand that. Listen, what is the definition of nigger? N-I-G-G-A.
Okay, what? It's a term of endearment among black people.
What is the definition of nigger?
That's an idiot. That is an idiot. That the legal definition. It is an idiot.
Okay, what is the legal word of negro?
Man, we are not playing dictionary, bro. Which one are you trying to get to?
Black.
And what's it in Spanish?
Negro.
Same fucking thing with a different
The word black in Spanish is negro. That's what come from Spain.
Okay,
Keep going. Keep going.
Man, we got really deep. We got really deep with this. But no, here's what I'm saying. Listen.
Even matter.
No, listen. You're right. A lot of stuff shouldn't matter. Like the Mandela effect shouldn't matter. You what, 22?
Well, Mandela.
Listen. This is great content.
That's our play.
This is great content because we have somebody that's 22 years old, and we're talking about CERN. He didn't know that. You know anything about CERN? He knew nothing about CERN. He knew nothing about it. That is where they want to keep you guys lost. So when they make fucking moves, when they make moves, it don't matter.
They already made moves to
They gonna continue to make them
right now.
They're gonna continue.
They already been making moves. So guess what? All I'm trying to do is making my life. That's it. I'm just trying to make my life.
You as a 22-year-old, what is your concern right now? let's talk about your concern. We can close out.
My concern is worried about me. I don't care about nobody else.
Okay, so what are you going to do to make your life better?
What am I doing to make my life better? I'm working. I'm sitting there getting ready for my future. Gonna go ahead and get that firefighter stuff ready. I'm really go ahead and locking in to make sure that I'm good in my paper. I don't really care about all the other stuff that's going on. I'm gonna be stacking that paper on the side until something happens.
Y'all, something I always wanted, and I talk about it every time I pass by a fire department. I say my son was gonna be a fireman. Remember, I used to be so happy.
My daughter's a firewoman.
Remember when I passed by fire departments, he just said he's gonna go back
The
on
one
that.
I said I want to do, Jayla, the one you met.
Yeah,
I love him, son. Hey, it makes me feel so good. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you why I love firemen. Let me tell you why I like firemen.
That's funny because my daughter wanted to hook up with you.
You got the microphone.
She met.
No, my damn son.
She a fire.
You got the microphone?
Firefighter and a paramedic.
Do you have a microphone?
And it's funny he said that. I never knew that.
Listen.
Didn't I tell you I wanted to hook him up with Jayla? But
No, we don't hook nobody up. You don't hook people up. Listen. In life, you don't hook people up. You just bring them around each other. Listen to me. And if shit happens, it happens. You don't hook shit up. You don't hook shit up.
You keep trying to come up on my ass.
I ain't happy not to talk about something. I'm trying to hook you up with Joe.
I know you did. Now you did.
I ain't nothing. They don't did. I be drinking. I just fucked around. Hey, you ain't never trying to hook up with no damn Joe. I don't go around with you niggas. I don't go around with y'all. Let me close this out right quick. I'm trying to close some happy shit out. If you don't, okay, I'm saying my son said he was going to go back to handle his fire stuff. And I love that. I love that. That means, now, let me tell y'all why I love fire. See, y'all ain't let me know. Wolf ain't tripping. Wolf being real. Let me tell you something why I love fire. Let me tell you. I'm trying to close on this though. I'm going to try to close on this though. No, I love fire. Let me tell you why I love fire. Not because my son said he's going to go back to doing his fireman stuff. No, but I love fire because I actually think that they need to hire more firemen than police.
I agree.
You know why? Because people feel more safer around firemen than police. I think if the firemen show up to a scene.
But you missed what I was saying was, because it was funny because I have a daughter.
Girl, you didn't tell me somebody else.
You were at the rodeo, so you don't know. But my daughter Jayla, that she did meet, she's the firefighter and a paramedic. And that's how we were laughing. Because I never knew that. That's sad.
What happened?
Nothing. Never mind.
You don't hook nobody up.
Last night.
No, listen. No, I don't try to hook nobody up with no damn. Yeah, we better close it out. Yeah. All right, son. Hey, look here, y'all.
I know about now. Team Virgo.
Oh, it's all good. It's love, and I enjoyed. Jessica, I enjoyed you on the show. Gold, I enjoyed you. Lucid VVS, I enjoyed you. And my son say he's gonna go back and talk to his father people. That's a good thing. I'm saying it wrong. I'm drinking.
Yeah, no,
say it all wrong.
That's where the paper at.
Yeah, that's where the paper at. But
I'm gonna go do that for a little bit, see what that benefits it on.
Hey man, that's a beautiful thing. It's a whole new career.
Yeah.
Hey man, y'all have a good one. This is 3545 podcast, and we going live, and it's going live, and we got a lot more to talk about. We just didn't get a chance to talk about it. Y'all hold it down.
Roll up.
And we left accountability.
Oh, I've been left accountability because y'all don't want to hear that.